Halloween is coming up.
Yes, Halloween is coming up.
It doesn't feel like it though. This does
It
not feel
doesn't
like
because we're in a pandemic.
it
Because we're
doesn't.
in a pandemic. Yep.
I was telling somebody, my birthday is like in 3 days, and I don't feel like it's my birthday coming up at all because it
Your
doesn't feel
birthday's
like
on
October.
what is today? I don't even know the days of the week anymore. Today's the 23rd,
Yeah.
right? 26th
Yes.
is your birthday? Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't feel anything though. It doesn't feel like October. It doesn't feel like my birthday. Usually I'll be at work, flirting with my work wife, or at home, working on some things and with my friend Julian. None of those things are happening. So it doesn't feel like October. Halloween's coming up. It doesn't feel like Halloween at all. I haven't seen the usual. Now, I also haven't been out, but usually you'll see stores begin to sell Halloween stuff. And I've seen some things here or there, but I don't know. It's like the feeling is not in the air.
Yeah.
And it
I
shouldn't
was
be.
very surprised. I didn't even think, because usually over by where I live, Spirit of Halloween opens up here every season, and I was very surprised that they opened this season.
Wait,
I didn't.
Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah, it's a Halloween store that opens every year. Like, they usually pop up in like an empty building, and they operate there for the month of October, end of September into October. So I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised that they opened up this year. I was like, wow.
Are they selling Halloween stuff?
What are people doing? Yeah, like, and I just feel like, I know that some very few people I've heard talking about, like, oh, what they want to be for Halloween this year. I'm like, why are you bothering to dress up for Halloween this year? What are you doing? This just doesn't seem like a year to spend your money on a Halloween costume.
Well, Shannon makes a great point, because something needs to be said, and I'm going to say it. If you're out there, right, going to any Halloween party, dressing up, thinking that you're going to, I don't know, go to somebody's friend's house, we're all wearing masks. All of you, and I mean all of you.
Liars. People don't wear masks in their homes, by the way. People that have these like little house parties, everyone that goes to the house, no one has a mask on. So
no, I'm with you. I'm just saying. Yeah. Some people remember before when we discussed mask wearing, and we had to make it a point that mask wearing does not mean you get to not socially distance. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to do the two things together.
Yep.
People think some Shannon, they can go to their friend's house, they can go to some parties. Everyone's wearing masks. That's fine. No, it's not fine. You're dancing, you're huffing and puffing, you're expelling God knows how many particles into the sky. You're going to, at some point, pull your mask down to breathe, to talk to some girl in her ear, to say something. Like, it is a disaster. Cancel Halloween. Matter of fact, everything's canceled, people. My birthday is canceled. Halloween is canceled. Thanksgiving should be canceled. Christmas is canceled. Everything is canceled.
Wait. Okay, let's.
Oh, shit, like that. Go ahead, Shannon.
Christmas and Thanksgiving don't need to be canceled. It can still be celebrated, just with the people in your household.
Yeah, but that's whack.
I mean, yeah, but don't cancel Christmas. I still want my Christmas gifts. My Christmas tree is still going up. Where I'm just going to celebrate with the people in my house, and that's it. But Halloween should definitely be canceled. Do not go out. And, people are not going to listen to this because young people feel as if their lives have to go on, and they don't care about the fact that it is dangerous. All they care about is their lives and that they go on normally.
Here's the problem.
I just really wish that people were not as self-absorbed to just like sit down and do nothing this Halloween. Just like one Halloween, hopefully. Just let it go. Let it go. We'll revisit this next year.
I agree with Shannon, but here's the thing. It needs to be beaten to these people's heads. Everything you need to do to not catch the coronavirus, you have to do to trick or treat. Mm-hmm. Right? And it goes for you parents out there that are going to be, doing the stupid shit, having your children out there trick or treating, holding their hands. Number one, you have to be within 6 feet of me to knock on my door and wait for me to open it and for me to hand you the candy. We're talking. Usually, Shannon, what happens, knock, trick or treat. It is like a small conversation. I give you some candy and you go on your way. Now, you do that to every fucking neighbor in the neighborhood. Either you're going to catch this thing or you're going to give it to somebody else. You know why? I don't, like Shannon said, I don't wear a mask in my house. So when I open the door, it's just me. Mm-hmm. And I might put on a mask probably the first 3 or 4 times somebody knocks on my door. But then I'm going to forget one time or get tired of doing it for every single time. Now, this is if I triggered. I don't celebrate Halloween in general, not for any religious reasons or anything. I
Mhm.
just don't want a bunch of strangers knocking on my door. The coronavirus is not stopping because you are tired of following the rules.
Mhm.
That's the main point to drive home here. Halloween is coming up, and within the next 14 days, it needs to be drilled into these parents' head. It is still a pandemic. It is still a pandemic. It is still a pandemic. Matter of fact, the pandemic is going into like its second wave.
Yeah, numbers are going up, so this is definitely not the time to be hanging out in large groups of people
At all. Don't
at
do it.
all.
Now, and unlike
But people are
Shannon,
still gonna do it because they don't listen. So that is the reality that we're in.
I mean, I'm more sympathetic than you are because I told you on numerous occasions, Shannon, that lust is a strong emotion. Halloween is just a lust holiday. Nobody wants to say it. That's all it is. It's a holiday where a bunch of people get to dress up, adults especially adult women, get to dress up in provocative outfits, not feel bad about it, and you know bump and grind on each other for a couple of hours. That's a strong impulse. You gotta ignore it. You gotta ignore it. Just think about, being in space with no helmet.
And Halloween is on a Saturday this year, which is also
Oh,
makes it worse.
oh, it's a wrap.
I think it wouldn't have been as bad if Halloween was on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, but it's on a Saturday. So that's even worse.
What's the usual rollover until like the hospitalizations go up from like a certain day, like 14 days?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 14 days from the 31st, I think we're going to see a large jump in hospitalizations for coronavirus. Unfortunately, but yeah.
Yep.